Hey guys, I want to welcome you back to the channel. My name's Justin and you're watching Survival Mindset. Today what we're going to be looking at is the Bark River. This is the JX5 Vengeful 1. This is the Chris Tanner design over there at Prepared Mind 101. Yeah, check them out if you haven't already. I'm sure you guys have. This is the second run of these. There was only about 300 made the first time. This is the second run of 300 made, so you better jump on these pretty quick. Feels really good in the hand. We're going to be demoing this one out at the end of the video. It's a very comfortable knife, chopper. It's going to do great work out in the field. This is a solid knife. I can see me getting tons of use out of this, but only time will tell. This is an outdoorsman's, woodsman's knife right here. It's designed to process wood, make shelter, great for the camp, bushcraft, or just for clearing trails. This is an excellent chopper. It feels so good in the hand. It's got excellent power when you're choked back on it too. Just look at the handle design on that. Look how much room you got. So you got extra leverage for chopping, and also too, you can either choke up on this one. It's got like a little choil right there, so you can perform your small tasks with this one. Now the handle material on this one is a micarta. The color is a brown. They call it a Drunken Coffeebag. I love the name. It's very catchy of a name. Just check out that handle. Check out those pins in there. Do you want to talk a little bit about the specs on this one? So the overall length on the whole entire knife is 15¼ inches. The blade length on this is coming in at 9 inches with a swedge at the end, and the swedge on the end isn't sharp. The blade steel is CPM 3V with a fuller, so it does have that fuller in it. It's really whippy too with the fuller in it always. I have always liked fullers in knives. The blade has a Rockwell hardness of 60 HRC. The blade thickness on this is 0.217 inches. Now the weight on this knife is 24 ounces overall, so it's a little on the heavy end, but this is a chopper. It's made to chop. It's made to get the job done. I'll also let you guys know at the end of the video how I do like the JX5 Vengeful 1 by Bark River. Now these aren't cheap at all, guys. You're paying, you know, over $250 for this knife, but you're paying for this huge chunk of CPM 3V steel right here. It's an excellent steel. It's gonna last you a lifetime. But here's a spin on the knife. Everything's it's really balanced too. I mean, for a chopper, it's pretty much balanced. I mean, it's always gonna, you know, lean down to the log, of course, but yeah, that's what you're looking at right there. Got a pretty big size log here that we're gonna be batoning through. See how well it does? Look at that, it handles like a champ. I didn't even have to go in front of my knife to split this piece of log right here. We'll do this one more time. Look at that, handles like a champ. Amazing knife so far, extremely sharp. CPM 3V steel right there for you. We might as well take off another piece of this so we can do our finer tasks. And one more piece maybe. Go smaller on this one. I'm running into a knot or something. Let's go back here. Must have hit a knot. Yep, I sure did. Okay, now I want to see how it does with the finer tasks, so I'm choked all the way down on it. So it does feather stick's pretty nice. Well, shaving's pretty nice on this one, because this is like kind of a softer wood right now. It's a drier wood actually, but you guys can see. Now let's choke back on it, see what we can do. Turn this stick around a little, get that big chunk off. Now let's do some real fine feather sticks. Let's see. Got a split piece of wood here. It's kind of cracked. You see it right there, that crack right there? So it's not going to make a really good feather stick. Maybe I'll get another piece. See how it's split right there? This is like a greener wood, you know. It's a really soft wood. There's one knot there, so I probably want to start it right here. So these are like little tiny curls I'm getting. You can go like this too if you really want to get some really fine ones, which easy with a chopper. This is basically what I do to get my little curls going. If you wanted to make any kind of hanger for a pot, a tent stake, what have you, we are going to demo that out. You can do it with big knives too as well. So we'll start batoning halfway into this. I got it a little crooked. Actually, that first one went all the way through, guys, so let's chop that off and start that one over again. We'll just go a little easier this time. That should be good right there. That's about a quarter of a way down. And I do want to choke down here just a little. So this is a little hanger for a pot. So if you need to pick up a hot pot or what have you, you got a little picker upper right here so you can pick up your pot. You know, you're not going to burn your hands. Also too, if you needed to turn this into a tent stake, we can shave some of this off. So now you got a tent stake right here, basically, with a hook right here. So you can hook your tent to your paracord or your bungee elastic notches from your tent to that, and you would be pounding this one in the ground with, grab your baton, and you know, and you could pound this one right down into the ground like that. So that works out pretty well as well. You know, with a big chopper, that's a pretty big hefty knife right there, and it does perform small tasks, as you guys can see. You got a different kind of wood here, some redwood right here. It's leaning a little downhill, but there's no knots on this back side, so it's all good to go. Got a smaller baton stick too, so redwood's pretty tough sometimes, especially when you got a small baton stick like this one. But you see, it handled like a champ. And let me tell you, this is some really twisted redwood right here, as you guys can see. But it really does the job, really handles well. Also too, we're gonna be chopping this piece right here, choked all the way back like so. And in future videos, I'm gonna be chopping a lot more. You know, this is just to show you guys how well of a chopper this is. So far it's dead on every time. The log's kind of bouncing a little. And you should always wear gloves or safety glasses when you're doing this. So I do have it stuck in there pretty well, so that's about all the chopping I'm gonna do since this is so bouncy. But I do want to show you the bite on that. It's pretty damn incredible. Look at that. You know, this is redwood, really tough wood right here, as you guys can see. So yeah, it did a number on that. You know, you're down 1.25 inches right here, about 1.125 inches, pretty damn good. I do want to let you guys know my overall thoughts on the Bark River JX5 Vengeful 1 designer Chris Tanner. It's an excellent feeling knife. It feels good in the hand. I didn't use gloves. It didn't slide up or down, you know. It's got a really good feel to it, good chopping power. For a big knife like this to do your small tasks, yes, I had no problems with that as well, too. The sheath, it's all right, you know. I might want to get another sheath if I do hold on to this knife for quite some time. The steel's looking good. There's no nicks or anything in it. The steel's this awesome, the CPM 3V steel, and the Micarta handles are really nice. Look at the extension you have on that. Look at that. So that's a lot of good chopping power. So you'll see a lot of future videos of me using this knife, doing a lot of chopping out there in the field, bushcraft related, shelter building, camping, what have you. Overall, I give this knife like a 9. Seriously, it's that nice. It's a nice knife. It's a great chopper. So that's all I have to say on this video about the Bark River JX5 Vengeful 1. Awesome design, Chris, by the way. Just fabulous. And we'll see you guys again soon on the next one. You're watching Survival Mindset. Peace out.